sure you're up for this, Chad?
Let's put it this way. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Hey, got here as soon as I could.
Oh.
Hey, Coach.
Hey, honey, I didn't mean for you to rush right over.
Sweetheart, are you kidding me? Chad's about to meet his parents for the first time, and I wanted to be here. I mean, wouldn't it be something if you found out it was somebody we knew?
Oh, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? I mean, I'll never forget that singer Crystal telling me that my father was just some white guy who got my mother pregnant and left her high and dry.
Look, I already told you, Chad. Crystal could have been wrong. It's just too bad she's not here, you know?
Yeah, I'm sorry that she died, too. But, you know, you have a better chance of finding out who your parents are through a DNA match. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
Yes, it is, but Chad, you do understand that there is no guarantee.
Mom, you already admitted this is Chad's best bet, right?
Well, that's true. Chad, whatever you're looking for, I hope you find it.
Yeah, me too. Because after seeing what happened when Chief Bennett's whole past got dug up, I ain't so sure hunting around in anybody's ancient history is a good idea anymore.
Well, sure somebody will put this to good use. Baby. My precious baby. I never even got to tell anybody what I wanted to call him. Jack. I wanted to call him Jack.
You said you should be resting. Why aren't you lying down?
I lost my baby. And Charity, my sister's only child, may be gone forever as well. Do you really have to ask me why I'm not resting when your lie cost me everything I care about?
I thought it would be rather prudent to dig out Mother's diaries from the archives and dispose of them, just in case Sheridan finds a way to gain admittance.
Good thinking, Julian. I don't mind telling you I've been a tad concerned ever since Sheridan remembered their existence and asked to read them. God knows that's the last thing we need.
Well, do you really think they contain anything incriminating? After all, Mother died long before Martin Fitzgerald disappeared.
No matter. With a bloodhound like Luis looking over Sheridan's shoulder, there's no telling what clues he could ferret from those pages. Better safe than sorry. Which brings me to my main concern.
What's that, Father?
The fact that you're a bona fide nincompoop. Can you promise me that you'll take care of this without botching it to bits the way you always do?
I beg your pardon.
You'll be begging for a lot more than my pardon if you blow this, Julian. Just get the diaries from the archives and destroy them before Sheridan gets near them. Is that simple enough for you, Julian?
That's it!
Excuse me?
I've had enough. I have had enough of your insults for a lifetime.
See anyone?
Looks like the coast is clear.
Okay. There it is. The door that leads to all the Green secrets.
Really think your mother's diaries are in there?
I can't think of anywhere else they'd be. I just hope they lead us to what happened to your father.
I hope so, too. What was that for?
Good luck. Cross your fingers that this baby still works.
Is this fun or is this fun? Why don't we rewind, shall we?
The Elvis noises are really freaking me out. Maybe we should just turn around and find another direction.
Look, we both thought this tunnel looked familiar. I've got to see if it leads to the evil that's keeping Charity.
Okay. Miguel, look out! Miguel, no!
Don't they know? Trespassing is against the law. And maybe hazardous to your health.
Miguel!
And right after them, we are next on Hecuba's hit list, eh?
But Jimmy Malfoy, he wants to live! Where are you? Miguel!
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life.
Grace, I don't blame you for trying to hurt me as much as I've hurt you. Because it's working. I feel like my heart's breaking in two every time I walk through that door and see that look in your eyes.
Sam, I don't feel like talking.
Well, neither do I. I feel like crawling into a hole and dying, but I can't. Because there's too much at stake here. You say our love must have been based on a lie, but it wasn't. And not to me. Grace, honey, I adore you. I always have. Look, I made one lousy, stupid mistake, but never for a moment wavered in my love for you.
Really? And what about every time you let me make a fool of myself in front of Ivy? You betrayed me, Sam. You broke our trust. And I don't know if I will ever forgive you for that. Isn't it ironic? Here you are, considered the most upright, upstanding man in all of Harmony, and yet you can't even be true to your wife.
Look, it's not that simple.
Well, I think it is. I mean, how many times did I ask you, what was the name of your first girlfriend? Let me answer that. The same number of times that you told me that you couldn't remember, or wasn't important, or whatever the hell the lie of the day was.
Look, she wasn't important to me. And she hasn't been since the first day that I met you.
Don't you understand? A lie is a lie is a lie. You ruined everything.
Dad, will you please stop?
I am sick of this. I'm sick of it.
I don't think I heard you correctly. Oh, you've probably got one of those cheap cell phones.
Oh, yes, well, my cell phone is top of the line. You heard me. I'm tired of being accused of mucking up everything I touch.
When the shoe fits.
Well, it doesn't. Need I remind you that I have made this family a great deal of money through my various ventures?
And lost even more thanks to your various excesses. Shall I list them? Women, gambling, women, drinking, women.
That's not fair.
No? Perhaps your memory needs a bit of a jog. Let's start with you falling in love with a black club singer from the wrong side of the tracks.
I was young.
Not too young to keep her from getting pregnant. Do you have any idea how much it cost me to send her through medical school so she wouldn't go public with your affair? Thank God your bastard baby died right after he was born.
Stop that, Father. That baby was my son and your grandchild.
Never. All he was a terrible mistake. Your first big one, but certainly not your last. You better hope your mother's diaries don't fall into Sheridan's hands.
They won't, Father. That's why I'm here. Father, that's why I'm here.
Don't foul this up, Julian. If you do, it could prove fatal to our family's business. Perhaps to you, too.
Freeze! All right, get your hands off of me.
Trespassing on private property, buddy. Can't you read?
That room is off limits. Nobody goes in there without a pass.
Call Mr. Crane. Tell him we got visitors.
Miguel, where are you?
Can you two see everything? Come closer. I don't want you to miss any of this wonderful show.
Timmy doesn't want to watch Kate dig for Miguel.
What was the little garden gnome saying? Would you rather that she were digging for you?
Forgive him, heck. For all he's seen, he's still a bit of an innocent.
Then it's time for him to grow up. Watch and learn, amateurs. Watch and learn. Now, thanks to the miracles of modern technology, on one side of the screen, we can watch Kay try to unbury Miguel, while on the other side of the screen, we can watch Charity wriggle and writhe at the hands of my hellish helpers. Hot stuff, no?
Timmy thinks it's sick. Will you shut up?
Sick, you say? Huh.
Timmy thinks Hecuba's meaner than Cruella de Vil. Even if she has to kill Charity and Miguel, couldn't she at least let them see each other one last time to say goodbye?
Don't tempt him. I told you to stop hectoring Hecuba. Don't chastise the boy. He may have come up with something. What? Yes. Why, the idea of letting Miguel and Charity see each other one last time is such a perverse way of torturing them. Don't you see? I could let them think that they had a last-minute reprieve. I could toss them some hope and then yank it away right under their holier-than-thou noses. And then I could do them in once and for all. Thank you, Timmy. You're smarter than you look. What do you suppose the young lovers will do when they're reunited? Oh, yes. Run into each other's arms. Kiss. Embrace, whisper sweet nothings in each other's ears. Oh, yes, that would make a fitting ending, wouldn't it?
Timmy doesn't want to see Charity and Miguel whisper sweet nothings.
Last time, will you zip your mouth, Timmy? At least this twisted plan of hers will give us more time.
The first order of business will be to save Miguel. You can't have a sappy reunion without a lovesick boy, can you?
Miguel. Miguel, are you okay? Please. Miguel, are you alive? Miguel.
Hey. What happened?
Charity the good. Charity the sweet. Call your boyfriend so you two may meet.
Do you hear that?
What?
I could swear I hear Charity's voice.
Miguel!
You were right, she's here.
No, wait, Miguel. I know it sounds like she's here, but I mean, what if that's a trap? What if she's not really nearby?
And what if she is? Look, I love her, Kay. I've got to take that chance.
Run, Romeo, run. See if you can find your love. See how much you love dying together.
The research room computer is free now, Dr. Russell.
Thank you, Diane. Now, why don't you guys give me just a minute? Just wait here, okay?
You know, I don't know whether I'm more scared that she will find my parents or that she won't.
Don't get yourself all worked up, okay? I mean, whatever Eve finds out, it's up to you if you decide to do anything with it.
Oh, so you mean that even if she does find the name of my parents, I don't have to necessarily meet them?
Well, it's up to you. But let me tell you, as a parent, I would want to know if you were my son.
Yeah, well, you're the type of guy, you don't judge a book by its cover. I mean, my parents, for all I know, they gonna take one look at me and think I'm a street punk who dropped in out of nowhere and looking for a free ride.
No, give him a chance first.
Whitney's right. I mean, whoever these people are who made you, they gotta be made of some pretty decent stuff. I mean, look how you managed to be on your own for so long. They will be proud of you. Not to mention how many times you saved my wife's life, Whitney's life, twice. You know, if the truth be known, you're a fine young man. Chad, I don't want to be too presumptuous, but if you do decide to go see your parents, I'd like to come along with you. I'd love to see your father's face when he finds out that he's got a son like you.
Are you saying you'd kill your own son?
Let's put it this way, Julian. Keep Sheridan from discovering those diaries in the archives, and you'll never have to find out.
I'm calling Mr. Crane right now. You're gonna be real sorry when he hears about this.
I'm afraid you're the ones who are going to be sorry when my father and brother find out exactly how I was treated.
It's Miss Crane.
Oh, man.
We're so sorry, Miss Crane. We had no idea. We thought there was a security breach, and, well, you know how both Mr. Cranes feel about the archives room.
Indeed, I do. But I am sure that their paranoia does not extend to me.
Of course not, ma'am.
I was just showing my friend here around the building. I'm sure that's all right with you now.
Oh, yes. And if there's anything we can do to make it up to you.
Just give us some privacy, please.
Absolutely. There is one thing, ma'am. Will you be reporting us to your brother, miss?
Well, I don't think there's any need for that. We'll just keep this unfortunate lapse between us. Oh, it was close. I thought for sure Julian was gonna bust us.
Afraid we're not out of the woods yet.
Jessica.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were upstairs.
Oh, what difference does it make where I am in the house? You guys shouldn't be talking like that to each other anyway.
Look, you're right. Okay, we shouldn't. It's just, going through a difficult time right now.
That's when we need to be supporting each other. You know, not fighting. We all feel terrible about the baby, Mom.
I know, sweetheart.
You know? And you shouldn't be exerting yourself. You know, Kay and I'll help you when she gets home.
Where's Kay?
I'm not sure, but she left the house right after Miguel did. You know, he's really upset about Charity.
I understand how he feels.
Times are hard. We need to pull together. You know?
Yeah. You know, I think I'll take your advice and rest for a while. Thanks, sweetie.
Look, I'll walk you downstairs.
Oh. Why? Why? Why did my baby have to die?
He's coming this way.
The security card. What are we gonna do?
Oh, yeah. Just like Hansel and Gretel. Only these two forgot the breadcrumbs, poor lambs.
We're not out of the woods yet, Tim Tim. Once she finishes with them, she'll come after us with something equally twisted.
What if the evil is just trying to lure us somewhere so that it can hurt us?
Look, I can't let myself think that way, Kay.
How can you not, Miguel? Remember what Father Lonigan said? The evil that we face down here is going to be a lot worse than what you faced.
Look, I don't care. All right, I know I heard Charity's voice. She's got to be down here somewhere, and I'm not leaving until we find her.
Oh my God, it's another heathen.
No, look, I don't think so.
Well, then what is it?
Kay, look.
Concoctions, reflections, rejections. Show me charity in many sections.
Miguel! Miguel, I'm in here!
Charity? Charity, you sound so close.
Miguel! Free me, Miguel!
Thank God. I'll be right there.
Miguel, save me! Miguel! Are you and Mom gonna get a divorce?
Of course not.
I mean, because if you are, it's okay. I mean, a lot of kids in my class come from
Well,
broken
that
homes.
is not going to happen. To you, to Kay, to Noah, or Charity, right? Your mom and I are having a tough time right now, but we're going to work through it.
I heard her accuse you of lying. Why would she say that, Daddy?
Look, I want to tell you what's going on, but... look, why don't we wait till your sister gets back? And better yet, until Charity's found. Hey, until then, promise me you won't worry?
I'll try.
That's my girl. You know, on second thought, I'm going to make sure your mom's resting. Okay? You going to be okay without me?
Sure, Dad.
Okay. Hey, come and get me if there's any news on Charity, all right?
Okay, you can come in now. We've transferred the code of Chad's DNA onto this disk, and we've entered it into the computer.
Look, the suspense is killing me, Doc. What about my parents?
Well, I'm waiting for one more thing. Ah, and here it is. Thank you, Diane.
Damn it. With my security card in my office.
That was close.
Just hurry up before someone else comes along.
I can't believe how nervous I am. And here I am, born a Crane, and I just still don't feel like I belong here.
It's just because you're used to your father's backward rules about men only. Don't when you do the honors?
No. It's time I break a few family rules. Oh, my heart just won't stop pounding, though. I wonder what we'll find in there.
Hopefully your mother's diaries.
You know, I'm not reading the diaries just for myself. I really hope we find something about your father. You ready? It doesn't work.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the greatest witch of all?
Oh,
Tabitha, I think I'll let you answer that question.
Much as I hate to admit it, Hecuba, you've outdone yourself this time. I was never able to do a mirror maze worth a damn.
Nice try, but it won't wash. You and Raggedy Andy here are still doomed.
So did you make friends with her?
No. She won't let me. Our only hope is to try to help Miguel save Charity.
The princess is always saying that if Miguel and Charity make love, Charity will come into her full powers, and then she'll destroy Timmy and Tabby.
Nah, you just had to remind me of that, didn't you?
Grace? I'm sorry. I won't bother you.
Don't go.
I didn't think that she wanted to look at me.
Where's Jessica?
She went back downstairs to be with Father Lonigan and Simone.
Good.
Grace, she can...
No.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to help. I thought it was making you more upset.
You're not taking anything away from me ever again.
Grace. Honey, listen to me. I never meant to cause you any pain.
This is what I was gonna bring our baby home in from the hospital. What do you think Ivy dressed her baby in when he was born?
Grace, you don't do this.
This is Noah's. I bought it from when he was just born. Do you remember? He loved it so much that he wouldn't give it up until we took him to nursery school. And this was Kay's party dress. You loved her in this. You said she looked like a little princess. And she was a daddy's girl from the day we brought her home. Oh, and do you remember Mr. Fuzzy? Jessica insisted on calling him that, even though all the fuzz washed off the first time I put him in the washer. Do you remember how perfect our babies were? Because I do. I remember how perfectly they fit into my arms. And that, oh, that sweet, soft baby scent. And mostly I remember how they would gaze up at us. They would gaze up at us with such complete trust in their eyes.
I remember.
Do you think that Ethan looked at his mother with such trust in his eyes? Don't you wish you'd been there, Sam? Don't you wish you could have held your
Grace,
baby in your arms?
don't do
the baby
this.
you created.
You're scaring me.
I'm scaring you? Well, good. Because I have been scared since the birds attacked our house, and since blood was oozing from the walls, but mostly I have been scared since I realized that everything I believed in is a lie. So if I am scaring you, Sam, good. Welcome to the club.
so sorry I got your hopes up. I mean, they must have changed the security code.
Would you let me try? My hand's shaking so badly it could have affected the swipe.
It worked!
My God, it's some kind of maze.
There's mirrors everywhere. Charity, I can't tell where you are.
I'm right here, Miguel! No, this way, Miguel! I'm over this way!
Charity! Charity, where are you?
I think her voice is coming from this direction. Any luck, Miguel? Miguel, where are you?
I'm in the maze, Kay. Just stay where you are until I find Charity and bring her out.
But what if you can't find her?
Don't worry, I will. Just don't move.
Poor Kay. Jimmy knows how she feels. The person she loves is in love with somebody else.
Poor Kay. Excuse me. She bargained away her soul of her own free will, and she would have her stupid Miguel by now if she hadn't sold me out. Ha! I have no sympathy for her whatsoever.
Miguel, please help me! I'm trapped!
I'm trying, Charity! Just hang on until I get to you!
Come on, lie down. You need your rest.
What? Sam, I feel fine. In fact, I don't think I've ever had more energy in my life. I think that I could have really kept up with a baby boy, don't you?
Honey, please don't do this.
What? You wanted to talk about what was on my mind. Well, my baby was on my mind. You see, I've been wondering if he would have been more like you or if he would have been like me.
Stop
would he have been really into sports or would he have
Grace,
been kind of
please
a bookworm?
stop this. Come on, our baby died. Okay, but it's not the end of the world. Look, in time, maybe we could try to have another child.
Oh, another child? But Sam, you've already got another child, remember? Your child is Ethan, the baby that you had with Ivy, remember?
Grace?
No, I'm fine. In fact, I never felt better.
Oh my God, Grace. Grace. Grace, honey, can you hear me? Grace.
So how's this work? I mean, you just pop that into the computer and the names of my parents just come up on the screen?
No, not exactly. You see, this disc contains the codes of every person who has had a DNA sample taken at this hospital. Now, the idea is to run this disc against the one with your DNA code, see if we come up with a match.
But I thought you already did that.
Oh, no, what's taken so long is just getting all the samples together. This is a simple part.
Yeah, it's easy for you to say.
I just meant that it won't take very long.
Tax returns from the 1960s? How on earth are we gonna find my mother's diaries in all this?
One file cabinet at a time. There's two of us. Together we can do anything.
When you say that, I almost believe you.
Oh, come on. I'll finish up those. We'll go through these.
Okay.
Dare father threaten my life. I'll show him I don't wreck everything I touch. I'll find those damn diaries. Destroy them right now. What the hell?
Charity, is that you?
I'm over here, Miguel!
Miguel, please come back. I'm afraid.
Miguel loves Charity almost as much as Timmy does. He won't give up until he finds her.
That's exactly what I'm counting on. And now for the next step. And don't you two even think about leaving. After I finish with Miguel and Charity, I've got plans for you two. Final plans.
Miguel, it's me.
Could it be? Oh, thank God! Thank God I found you.
Oh, I knew you would. I knew you would come.
I've got to get you out of here before it's too late.
Oh no, Miguel, they're here!
Come back. You're all ours. No! You can't have her!